Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here in Bay Village, Ohio, Bay High School, on a very cold, very wet Saturday morning. Getting ready to watch the JV Trojans taking on the Rockets of Bay High School. Thanks for joining. Like I said, it is not a nice day out there. It's probably in the mid-40s. It's been raining all morning, and I think it's going to continue to rain all day. So expect to see a sloppy game out there in terms of the speed of the players, speed of the ball, bounce of the ball, all those things. But get started here. Opening face-off is Atticus Dysinger, and he will win that one off the opening whistle. He'll find Jake Neat early. Neat will go across, over to X, low, and a save made. A shot on goal from Luke Smith. Oh, that's right, Dornbush. Yeah. Try to zoom in here a little bit. So we got Dysinger still out on the field. Try to zoom in. I'm going to have to play with this a little bit because, as you can see, the window is extremely wet, and sometimes the camera wants to zoom in on the raindrops rather than the players. And as much as I want to produce a quality broadcast, I'm not opening this window. Ground ball from the Bay goalie. Successful clear into the box, but then looks like 40. Is that, Spencer Gager with the ground ball. Oh, but we have our first victim of wet turf this morning. Bay picking up the ground ball. Just for the record, oh no, it got too blurry. Sorry, guys. Don't really know what to. There we go. Finley in the blue, Bay in the white. Ball bounced off of Cashel West's head and back out. I have to keep tapping the screen once I move to the left and right. That's funny. Scrum here at midfield, a ground ball for the Trojans, Brody Houston. Jake Neat will pick it up on the near side here. All right, so Dysinger, don't normally see Atticus Dysinger stick around so long after the face-off, but getting some good reps in on offensive mid. Oh, as soon as I say that, he's coming off for Casey Pace. Luke Smith on the carry now. Into the end zone. Kick it back out. Mishandled a bit by Henry Eiton. And now battle for the ground ball on the far side. It's going to get picked up by, I can't see who that is yet. Pace. Casey Pace. Pace taking his time. Working around. One shot on goal for each team so far. There's the drop right there in the middle. And Pace will come back out with it. There's Neat on the near side. Dornbush. Who's that on the far side? Eiton. Yep. Eiton inside to Neat. Bouncer. That wet turf did not allow for a lot of spin on that ball when it hit. It just kind of splatted. Trojans get the ground ball, though. So a shot off target for Jake Neat. Zoom any more for you. There we go. There's Neat again on your right-hand side. He'll go inside pace, not a good angle, so he'll kick it out to Eiton into the middle for the Dornbush. Shoots a bouncer, pops up over. We'll go out of bounds, and it'll go to Bay. Scrum, a chance here for the Trojans to garner a turnover. No touch in the offensive zone yet for the Rockets. We'll see if they can get that touch before the whistle. Not sure. Okay, so they do. They're going to work it around. It's their first settled possession. Got to be close to out of bounds. Guy's falling all over the place here. Here's a whistle. I think he says white ball. Yep, it'll be Bay ball. Ooh, strip there from, is that Gager again? No. Yeah, it is. Spencer Gager with the calls turnover and the ground ball. Here comes Eiton, feeds it inside. Missing on the pass. It should go to Bay either way there, whether it was ruled a shot or a pass. Bay goalie looking deep. It's knocked down by Aiden Brickner. There we go. Ball goes to the Trojans here. So good start for Finley. Only one shot on goal, but a good amount of possession. Here's Luke Smith up top. Into the middle. Pops out. That's a shot from Eiton. It goes wide, but neat right there. Ball will stay with the Trojans. What's that? Neat. Out to Cooper Little. In and out of his stick. And ball will go to Bay. So the clock has started on the clear. A nice interception there from Jake Neat. And he's going to try to sneak it around. Stick check, loses the ball, gets it back. He'll go across, and Henry Eiton puts the Trojans on the board. So Eiton with the goal from Neat. That was I try not to use this pun, but it was a neat pass. It's a neat pass. Going to see Dysinger again on the face-off. One of the few bold Trojans out there in shorts. Procedure whistle. It's going to go Bay's direction. Got a ground ball there for Jaden Thompson. He's looking for a pole goal. Goes wide. thing about those possession shots is ideally you want to wait until you've got your guys close to the baseline, which we did not have. And so quick change of possession there. Just a ground ball for Gaisher. Third already. We're only about 7.5 minutes into the game. This game, whether you are thinking about it as the end of the previous week or the beginning of the upcoming week, it's a big, big week for Trojan Lacrosse. We've got this game here today in Bay Village. You see Luke Smith pick up the ground ball out to his long lost cousin Zach Smith. But yeah, and then right here, Jake Neat with the turnaround. Shot goes off target, and Bay will get the rebound ground ball there. But a huge week for the Trojans. 2 games at home. They're Tuesday, Thursday against conference opponents, Perrysburg and Anthony Wayne, in the opposite order. Anthony Wayne first. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but Trojans do control their own destiny in the NLL. And a shot and a save for West. If the Trojans manage to sweep Anthony Wayne and Perrysburg, then they will sit all alone in the league standings with only a game at Bowling Green between them and an undisputed league championship, which would be crazy. Only 4 years in to the program. So not that that's going to be easy. Both Anthony Wayne and Perrysburg, very good teams this year, better than they were last year. But Finley also better than they were last year, so we'll see. Oh no, I can't get this to focus. Just trust me. Trust me that lacrosse is happening. There we go. After the Perrysburg Anthony Wayne gauntlet, we get a home game on Saturday against Buckeye Valley. Uh-oh. We'll call that a turnover than a save. Yeah, turnover than a save for Cashel. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. 1-0 your score. Trojans with only 1 shot on goal. No, 2 shots on goal. 1 save, 1 goal.
I know. Thank you.
Cashel West with 3 saves in that first period. But next Saturday, home against Buckeye Valley. That'll be senior. Normally it's called senior night, but it's not a night game. So senior day. Got 11 seniors on the varsity squad this year. So big group graduating. It'll be a nice celebration. And then just 1 more game at Bowling Green to end the season. Let's see what the playoff situation is. Finley can do a lot to improve their playoff situation this week if they have a good day here today and good days against Perrysburg and Anthony Wayne.
I didn't reset it for the girls, which is 20. I'll do it at halftime. So 10-minute quarters, and then tell me if they want a 20-minute running second half.
So we're between quarters number 1 and 2. It's 1-0 Trojans. Thanks to a goal from Henry Eiton. Atticus Dysinger 1 for 2 on faceoffs in that first quarter. Shots on goal from Eiton and Mark Stornbush. Eiton with the score, assist from Jake Neat. Good number of ground balls, 10 ground balls for the Trojans in that first quarter, and 3 of them from Spencer Gaisher. Only 2 turnovers in that first quarter. So good performance, 3 saves from Cashel West. Good performance there as well. getting ready to, I'll say it like I always do, drop the puck on period number 2, quarter number 2. Teams have switched ends. Once again, Finley in blue, Bay in whites. There's Dysinger with the win. 2 for 3 today. At the face-off, Drake Robertson back at X. Neat on the perimeter. Works it to Little. Been seeing Cooper Little more on the field the last few games than we had in the first few games. Making some good contributions. There's Bryce Frost now, kicking it back out to Neat on the perimeter. Can't hang on to the pass. Scrum for it, and it looks like Simon Marshall picking that one up. Here's Frost. Neat thought about it. Back across to Little. Little's pass for Frost goes wide and out of bounds. Ball will go to the home team. Bay Rockets. If you're a Finley hockey fan, you'll recognize the Bay Rockets. Our JV hockey team has played their varsity hockey squad in the Rocky River tournament in the last couple of years. Mixed results. Out here in the Cleveland, general Cleveland area, about 2 hours from home. This feels like one of those towns where if you're not from here, you call it Cleveland, but if you're from here, you would never call it Cleveland. Right? Bryce Frost. Ooh, little hard shot, but wide to the short side. Don't always see wide to the short side, but out of bounds. But the Trojans win that chase despite a great effort from the Bay goalie. Shot on goal from Frost. Save. We do have a Bay roster here. 37. That's James Hanicki. James Hanicki, the Bay goalie. Ground ball for, is that Marshall again? Yep, Simon Marshall. Luke Smith fakes left, goes right. Back out to Frost. They have a big enough JV squad that they essentially run 2 completely different units in each quarter, which is kind of nice to see. A lot of guys getting time. Not everybody, of course, but we're seeing Cooper Little, Bryce Frost. I see Shively out there. Marshall. Here's Smith. He's going to bounce it from deep and go wide. Nicky wins the chase. And the ball goes to Bay. Still 1-0 Finley with about 6.5 minutes or so to go in the second quarter. Perimeter. This is Jalen Brewer on the ball here. Stripped by Jaden Thompson. Can't get the ground ball. Still alive, though. And it is scooped up by 49. That's Walters, Aiden Walters on the ground ball. Shot and save there. I think it was 49. Ball is loose down in front of us. Ground ball for Neat. Makes a nice swim to his right, and he has got a lot of room in front of him. Oh, it was that Marshall shooting before he had the ball. Gets the ground ball, though. Did you get Simon's ground ball? No, before. Neat goes wide. Frost inside, looking for Robertson. In and out of his stick. And it looks like goalie going to end up with it. So turnover for the Trojans. Good step up, loose ball. Still loose. And that Shively? Yep, Shively with the ground ball. Being hacked out a little bit. He'll cross the midline, pass up toward, oh no, Marshall. Marshall scoops it up. Offside is called on the Trojans. I guess Patrick went over the line. We didn't have somebody go back. Long pass from Nikki right into the stick of Jack Young. Jack Young's got speed. He's going to hit Frost. Smith, shot, save. So both goalies having a nice game here so far. Haneke with 1, 2, 3, 4 saves or so. West with 3 here in a 1-0 game. Neat makes a nice move. He's going to penetrate. Shot goes wide and will sail out, but Marshall, closest man to the ball. Inside, Marshall turns and shoots. Yeah, and scores. That's Jake Neat's second assist of the day. So that time Marshall did have it in the stick before he pulled the trigger. And it found the back of the net, 2-0. Trojans. I haven't seen Zayden Boop take a face-off yet, and I'm looking on the sideline, and I don't see him either. So I wonder if Boop's not here. Bryce Frost with a good look, and he scores from Marshall. So that's 2 points for Marshall, goal and assist, and Bryce Frost, the third Finley goal here with about 2 minutes to go in the second. 2 quick goals. How far apart were these? Like about 7 seconds apart in game time. Dysinger currently 3 for 4 on the faceoffs today. Make that 4 for 5. Pass for Frost, though. In and out, and that'll go to Bay. Pass out to the goalie. Ground ball for Gagne, Emerson Gagne. I haven't seen Elijah Gagne. Don't see him today either. Here's Aiton, testing the waters a little bit. Literally, the shape of the ground. Oops. Right at a minute to go in the first half. Hard shot from Neat will go wide. Trojans will keep it. Here's Bryce Frost. He's got a goal. Out to Aiton, but it's knocked down. Another ground ball for the Bay goalie. Great grab there by Shively. Oh, that's where we have to either call it a ground ball and a turnover or nothing. We'll see. Yep, I'd say ground ball and turnover. Oh, here we go. 1-on-1 with West. Goes 5-hole. And that is a goal. That's number 33. I don't have a 33 on my roster. The PA people also seem to not know. Number 33. Or Bay. Makes it 3-1 with 21 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Dysinger. Oh, can't hang on to it. Had 2 chances. Finally, we will win it, and Aiden Brickner gets the ground ball there. The ball's probably pretty slippery, I would imagine, and everybody's sticks are soaked. Hard shot from Brickner goes wide, and the ball will go right to Bay. Again, with those pole shots going way off target with nobody back. All right, so we'll go into halftime. The Trojans leading 3-1. We will take a break here. See if I can get a shot of the scoreboard through the window. There we go. Trojans lead 3-1. We'll take a little break here, and we'll be back. right, welcome back. Quick 5-minute halftime. Everybody didn't want to be on that field any longer than they need to be today. If you missed us at the beginning, you probably know this already, but it is cold and it is very wet. It's kind of like February weather out there with like low to mid 40s and just constant drizzle. So that's why I volunteer to do something that puts me somewhere with a roof. And he thought it was for love of the game. All right, 10 minutes on the clock for third quarter. We'll see Atticus Dysinger on the faceoff. He's had a great day so far. He's 5 for 7 from faceoff. I mentioned Zayden Boop earlier. I do see him now on the sideline, not dressed, so hopefully not a serious injury or anything. Don't know anything about it, but 5 for 6 with the 7th pending. That's nice. Smart. All right, well, hopefully I was wrong. And I was make that 6 for 7 for Dysinger today. Penetrates a bit and steps back out. Finds Aiden Brock. Excuse me. Yes, Aiden Brock. No, Brody Houston. All these 8s and 18s. Bryce Frost. Behind the Bay net. Frost. Hard shot from Aiton. Rebound goes right back out to Marshall. So off target, but Trojans pick it right back up. Now has a chance for Frost. Scores. Henry Aiton with the assist. Bryce Frost with his second goal of the day. And the Trojans take a 4-1 lead early in the third quarter. So Aiton now is 2 points. Frost with 2 points. Marshall with 2 points. Neat's got 2 assists, yep.
There is a minus over here.
Yep. What's that? All right, Dysinger on the face-off. Ball is loose. Still loose. And Aiden Brickner will pick that one up. Brickner feeds it across. Ooh, just barely got there, but he got it. That's Aiton, Henry Aiton. Frost up top for pace. Across to Dysinger. Evan Blair now. Back out to Frost. Perimeter, Aiton's shot is wide, and I think Bay's going to win that chase. They do. Alex Dysinger riding hard here. Didn't get the turnover. Did slow down the clear and kind of forced a bad pass there. Ground ball to Casey Pace. Here's a neat. Neat. Oh, puts it right into the goalie's net. Just kind of turned it over and dumped it right into the basket there. Shot on goal for Jake Neats. They in transition. Bad pass. It's loose. Trying to get it focused here, guys. There we go. Scramble for the ball. Still loose. It is nasty out there. Gosh, this does not want to focus. There we go. Oh, good look here for Frost, but he goes high. Trojans will win that chase. That was Evan Blair winning the chase. Good job for the freshman. Send it into Bryce Frost. Under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trojans are up 4-1. There's Cooper Little. Across to Luke Smith, and then back out to Little. Here's Eiton. Trojans are spreading the love around quite a bit today. We've got 3 or 4 players with 2 points apiece. Inside to Zach Smith. He had it and he lost it. Ball down. And Trojans will come out with it. That's Henry Eiton. Smith out to Little. Now Eiton. There's Blair. Had it, lost it, and got it back up. 2 hands on your stick, Evan Blair. Pass will slip past Luke Smith. He's being chased for it, but he gets it. Smith will approach the perimeter, send it across to other Smith. Pass goes a bit wide, and Bay will take the turnover. Ball right on the end line there, sideline. And a scoop up from Gager, but a whistle. So push will change possessions, change direction there. Bay will hang on to the ball. Thought I heard a timeout called, yeah. Timeout called by the Bay Rockets. With just under 5 minutes left in the third quarter, the Trojans lead by 3, 4-1. All right, back in action. It'll be Bay ball. 4:43 to go in the third. Trying to work with this. The camera wants to focus on the raindrops. So I keep having to try to manually focus it. Oh, we gotta see. I didn't see what happened. It was too blurry. But JT ended up with the ball. Oh, hard shot here from Eiton, and that's a save. And it was too blurry. You couldn't see it, but trust me, it was. Ball out of bounds, it'll stay with Finley. I think the shot was Henry Eiton. I'm trying to like split my eyes. Part of me is watching the field so I can narrate the action, but then part of me is trying to watch the screen so I can see if it gets out of focus. It's Bryce Frost. Here's Neat. Neat's gonna step inside. That's where he likes to work. Shot. I think goalie got a piece of that one as well. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Finley. Hard shot from deep. Wide for Brody Houston. Trojan thing onto it. Houston again. Thought about a second shot from the same spot. Decided against it. Pass for Neat goes wide, but Evan Blair there to pick it up. Simon Marshall. Oh, that one right on target. A nice save from, what's his first name? James Haneke. That's a nice save. Off the shot from Brody Houston. That's his second in a row from about the 21-yard line or so. So about a 15-yarder. Oh, Eiton swinging without the ball. Ground ball, though, for Eiton. Feeds it inside. Oh, and a good save. Marshall with a shot on goal. Oh, almost an own goal there for Bay. They seem to run a defense where they always send it back to the goalie for a clear. I think every single clear they've started it from the goalie, and that time wasn't a great pass and almost ended up in the net. 2.5 minutes to go. Third quarter, Trojans lead 4-1. It seems they're counting the 20 seconds in the back end. Not sure what that was, but it was a long shot or pass or something from about the 40-yard line that just went out of bounds, and the ball will go to Finley. Ball will out to West. He'll start the clear. Pass up, connects with Marshall to Neat. Here's Pace. Underhand pass out to Marshall. Ooh, and a really nice pass and a really nice shot. That was Casey Pace to Simon Marshall for the goal. So 5-1 Trojans now with a minute and a half to go in the third. That's Simon Marshall's second goal, right? And is that Pace with the assist? It's his first of the day. So JV looking good in their work today. Slowly kind of building a 5-1 lead. Scored early. And they've just kind of slowly added to it. 1 in the first and got 2 in the second, now 2 in the third. Alex Dysinger having a great day from the face-off dot. He wins another one there. He'll send that one deep, but that's going to scoot past, and that'll likely be a turnover. It is. Once again, the Bay clear will start with the goalie Haneke. He'll send it over midfield. It's a loose ball, and that's picked up by, can't tell the number yet, someone fast. It's got to be Luke Smith. It is. I could tell by the way you ran that was Luke Smith. So ground ball for Smith. 1 minute to go in the third. Brody Houston. He's been bold in his shot selection today. Coach Miller working him into the inside. Trojans going around the circuit here. Here's Frost. Out to Houston. He thought about it. Aiton. Shot for Frost and saved. About 13 seconds to go here in the third. Not sure if we're a complete clear by then. Ground ball, though, for Gager. Running out of time. 3 seconds left. He's going to shoot it. It'll go wide. And that's the end of period number 3. Trojans lead 5-1. So quick recap here. Simon Marshall, 2 goals and an assist. Henry Aiton with 1 of each. Jake Neat, 2 assists. Got Bryce Frost with a pair. Oh, he's over there. And so Cashel West had 3 saves in the first quarter and then hasn't faced a shot on goal since, other than the 1 goal. So 3 saves for West, and then 5, 8 for 9 on the faceoff for Atticus Dysinger. Fantastic day there. Trojans not turning the ball over a ton either, compared to the normal rate. 9 turnovers for the Trojans so far in this game, and only 1 caused turnover, but honestly, a lot of unforced turnovers for the Rockets here today. Ground balls, Trojans looking at 35 ground balls so far as a team. That seems to really be the difference there is the ground ball battle. Trojans are winning almost all of them. Not to mention the 89% face-off win rate for Dysinger. I can do that math quickly. I know that one. Oh, they've got an actual rocket in the end zone. I wonder if that's like an actual decommissioned sort of rocket or if that's just a statue of a rocket. Probably a statue. All right, getting ready for the fourth quarter. Trojans lead at 5-1. Varsity's supposed to start up at 1 p.m. I wouldn't be shocked if they moved that up a little bit, given the weather and given this JV game's just going by really quickly. So another win for Dysinger. Ground ball for Thompson. Dysinger into the middle, shot, and saved. Ground ball there for, is that Dysinger? So unsuccessful clear. Base also had a problem clearing the ball today. See Bryce Frost. Out to Luke Smith. Smith will shoot wide to the inside. Marshall fishing it out from under the bleachers. You got it. Oh, off target pass there, but Brody Houston's there to pick it up. Still a loose ball. Still a loose ball. And finally, it's going to be Bryce Frost who ends up with it. Hesitation. Here's a hard shot from Dysinger, and he scores from deep. Atticus Dysinger. Probably. Gonna give Bryce Frost the assist there. So that's 3 points on the day for him. 3 points for him, 3 points for Simon Marshall. Trojans up 6-1, 8.5 minutes to go in the game. A very dreary, very cold Saturday. The outskirts of Cleveland, Ohio. Here's Dysinger. Gets another win and a pickup for Aiden Brock. It's a win for Dysinger and a ground ball for Brock. Here's Neat. Dice. Oof. Aiton. Rockets. No pun intended. So Neat with his third assist of the day. Neat with his third assist of the day. Aiton with his second goal. Yep. So add Aiton and Neat to the 3-point club today. Frost, Marshall, Aiton, and Neat, each with 3. So we'll look. Dysinger on the face-off. Wins that one. Pace around back to Frost. 7-1 Trojans really starting to open it up a little bit. And the big goalie James Honeke's having a great game, but Trojans have found some good looks here in the second half, especially. Shot a save there. Shot from Mark Stornbush. Pass goes out of bounds on they should be a turnover. It is. Still saw some big guys chasing it, hoping they call it a shot. Not today, friends. I see Lucas Biggs getting his first action of the day here in the fourth quarter. So Nashville West will end his JV session today with 3 saves and 1 goal allowed. Nice 75% clip there for West. Mishaps there. We'll go to Bay. And I missed who threw it out of bounds. Ball for it's got to be Jack Young. Can't see the number, but only Jack Young runs like that. Out of bounds, they'll stay with the Trojans. Bay on the clear, loose ball around midfield. Jake Neat's got a chance to pick it up. We'll see. He does. Ground ball for Neat. Lots of ground balls today for the Trojans. It's not often that we clearly win a ground ball battle against the team, but today that's what's happening. And you see that on the scoreboard. Shot goes wide from Bryce Frost. 5:19 to go. 7-1 Trojans. Great showing from JV. Hope the mojo continues for Finley. Don't know if you guys recall or if you were watching, but last year, on paper, should have been a close game against the Bay Rockets in Finley, and they came to town and just absolutely dismantled the Trojans. And that is Drake Robertson with his first goal of the season. Drake Robertson with his first goal of the season makes it 8-1. Aiden Brickner on the assist. Been trying to feed Drake quite a bit this season. But yeah, last year, Bay came to Finley and just absolutely dominated the game. 12-2 was the final. A bit of a buzzkill. The Trojans have been kind of on a roll at that point, so coming in here today and hoping to flip that a bit. On paper, Trojans about a 3 or 4 goal favorite in this game. But again, who knows? Because I was not expected to go like it went last year. Evan Blair in possession. Simon Marshall coming on for Dysinger. Will take possession. Feed into the middle. It's knocked down. Still loose. And Bay's got it. Good step in. Great. I'll say calls turnover there for Marshall. And the ground ball. Ground ball for, well, no contest there. Robertson in possession. He's going to step up. So the shot was blocked. But Bryce Frost will win the chase. Under 4 minutes to go now. Trojans lead 8-1. Inside, scooting all the way to the outside. See if we can refocus here. Focus. Oh man, that's really not wanting to focus. There we go. Here's Marshall. Out to Frost. Inside, Aiton, shot save. Nice save. Honky playing fantastic for Bay on terms of saves. As a team, probably could work on the clear a bit. We're gonna pick it up. Was that Blair? And Blair managing to scoop it up before it heads out of bounds. Here's Neat. Yeah, it's gonna be slow rollers today. And bounce shots are gonna be awkward. They're either gonna die or they're gonna take very bizarre angles. Oh, Frost caught Jake Neat running with a full head of steam and kind of released all that kinetic energy into that shot, and it went a little high. Bay wins the chase. They'll take possession with 2.5 minutes to go. Loose ball. It's going to be, nope, thought he had it. Still may. There comes Jack Young in for the ground ball. right on the sideline. See if he can tiptoe. He does. Stays in bounds somehow. Then out to Neat. Neat kind of sails that pass high. We'll see with that slow turf. Yeah, we can hang on to it. Bryce Frost picking it up. Minute and a half to go. Here's Blair. Shot and save. It was a good shot though from Blair. Not sure if he's got a shot on goal yet, so that was a good clean look. The chance, so ground ball there for Young. See our varsity team arriving in their bus. So yeah, we may, I don't know if we're going to start at 1 o'clock or earlier, but 1 minute to go in this one. Georgians almost called for a failure to advance there just from not touching it in the box, but got the message. 45 seconds to go. May just hang on to it here. Oh, they just called the game. Oh, okay. Well, that's it then. 25 seconds on the clock. They said, never mind, we're done. And Trojans will take that one 8-1. Again, on a very cold, wet Saturday in Northeast Ohio. So lots of good stats here. Only 4 shots on goal by the Rockets. 3 of them saved by Cashel West. 1 of them in the net. Lucas Biggs played a quarter, didn't see any shots on goal. We had 11, 12 for 13 face-off from Atticus Dysinger, so we'll give him my player of the game for the Trojans. 12 for 13 is fantastic from face-off. Lots of ground balls across the board for the team. 3 points for a lot of people. Simon Marshall, 2 goals and an assist. 3 assists for Jake Neat. Drake Robertson with a goal. Aiden Brickner with an assist. Atticus Dysinger with a goal. Casey Pace with an assist. And Bryce Frost, 2 goals and an assist. So spreading it around a lot, the Trojans. Always good to see. We're going to break here. The game is scheduled for 1 p.m. I would expect we'll probably start maybe a tick earlier, but maybe not since the team just rolled up. We'll see. 1 o'clock's the plan. We may go live earlier. But anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, they've put 50 minutes on the scoreboard, so probably start at 1. Gonna go get something to eat, and we'll be back for varsity at 1 p.m. 8-1 your final.